Get those punks off my farm. You'll get 'em next time. Five, four, three, two, one. Get those punks off my farm. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Victory! kill. Double kill.
Oh, no. I was on mute. Thank you for the heads up. I was just explaining while on mute. I was just playing here with it muted and just, kind of being casual on what I call my cool cutscene page, where, it's just the gameplay, it's not my face and anything.
Defeat.
And I saw that I was being raided, and I was like, shoot. So I got up and I started turning all my stuff on. I've only got one light that turned on for whatever reason, so I'm going to try and get that fixed up. So I apologize for being a little bit disheveled. I was muted and all those things. We're going to get it locked in. We're going to get it ready to go here. I appreciate all you guys being in here today. I'm on my way to affiliate at the moment. Just need to get my views per hour up. There, I've got my lights running. We got some purple. Thank you guys. Thanks for the heads up. Let me know. I'm trying to... I'm watching I've got my backup monitor over here that I'm kind of keeping track of everything, so we're in, we should be good. Welcome in, I'm doing great, glad you guys are all here. This just made my day. Glad you are all here. You're gonna reset the raid. I do appreciate it. Some shotgun farmers.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I have it set to let me. It posts a tweet anytime I go ahead and go live. And I had played this probably a week ago. This is my shot. I played it like a week ago, and so it had tweeted for me, of course, and. I just got a notification that the official Twitter for this game had apparently searched all tweets for their name, the name of the game, and had liked my my Twitter post. And I was like, you know what? I wasn't gonna play Shotgun Farmers, but you can't just get liked by the official Twitter and not go play the game. And I love this little game. It's a dumb little game, but I'm also terrible at any kind of battle royale or any kind of stuff like this. So it's fun to just come in and play just a cartoon, laid-back version of this game. So it was cheap. I don't remember. I think I just saw it like on the store and just got it just to see what was up. Alright, we're leaving. I think I recognize a lot of these as bots at the moment. I don't know if this plays mode is super popular.
Double kill.
But we are getting double kill, so that almost makes me think maybe I am playing bot. What's up in the chat? The other portion of this game is any shot you miss, so if you just throw around in the ground, that will grow into the current weapon that I'm using over time. So like this one here is growing. Someone shot that and missed, and it's just kind of sitting there. So there's no reload. This one's a reload. Oh, I got a twofer on that one. Give me 2 points. This mode that I'm playing now is different than typical. It's with the drop swap. So anytime you get a kill, you upgrade one weapon, which is not typically how it goes. So I'm kind of trying to get into this. I'm going through and using weapons that I don't ever play. Toppy says, yeah, it's definitely a sillier game. It's got some cool little Easter eggs in it. I'll go try and get the tractor over here. You can honk the horn, and there's an achievement for that you get in like the Xbox achievements if you come up here. I'll try and do it up here. Oh goodness. I think the servers, they're doing a big update here soon, and I think servers are being a little bit goofy. So there is some weird patchy stuff going on. They just posted they're doing an onion grenade that's like, oh, I'm not the 13. Okay. Alright. Easter eggs. We do love a good Easter egg. It's got another one. There are like lawn gnomes in the game that if you collect like 100 of them, there's like one per level when you join into a match. And if you collect, I think it's 100, you unlock like a gnome skin for your character. So, oh shoot! So this one, if you get melee attacked, you go down one level as well. So, wow, I'm glad you guys are here. I was not planning on going live with my face cam here for a minute. You guys have encouraged me to go ahead and you guys are here. Okay. I think whoever it is that started the raid came in the chat and he's, hey, how much do you need? What are you working on? I just need to get my views per hour up. I'm working really hard. I've been streaming. Goodness, what, about 2 months now? Oh, that was close. I have streamed just about every day. This is one of the games that I really do like to stream. It's not super saturated, but it's also not very well known. So I get on the Twitch strike every now and again, trying to figure out where I can get the Snake Eyes. I was kind of gonna see. My brother plays with me sometimes, so I might have to text him and get some party chat. See if he'll jump in here with me. Grab him. Shoot him a text. How are you guys doing in the chat? Anything cool or exciting happened to you today? We just went out and got ice cream cones from Dairy Queen. Not sponsored yet. And we took our little puppy with us. She had a whole ice cream cone to herself. So
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get those whippersnappers.
RX Trees. I have not heard of them. The rabbit skin in this game has to be my least favorite. And then the rabbit skin and the iteration that's the zombie rabbit skin are my least favorite skins in this game. And they're always the super sweaty tryhards who kind of make this game almost maybe not so much fun. Only Wrath. Now see, I recognize Only Wrath, and I couldn't tell you where I found. Maybe we're in a common Discord somewhere, or maybe you were playing something that I came and checked out your stream for a little bit. I recognize the tag Only Wrath for sure. Oh, it didn't. This is buggy. It's supposed to, when I run out of ammo, drop the weapon so I get melee item. Oh! I took him down a level with my melee attack. We take that. Oh, now he's mad. He spawned right on me. Ah! He's about to lose.
Double kill.
See if I'm not going to be able to catch up. Where do I know
Double kill.
from? It's a really good question.
Triple
Because
kill.
I immediately recognized
Milking it.
that.
You'll get 'em next time.
Oh, and the rabbit skin one. Yes, shoot me your Discord and stuff. Maybe we'll find out that I'm actually already. I'd love to be part of a community here. I've got a couple of small Discords that I'm. Hey! All right, let's go. Ready for it? Here's a pug for the day. So I posted my. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. Let's see if I can get it held over here where it's not going to glare too bad. So that's my post that goes out with my stream. Let's see if I can level it out there. And it says, you know, that I'm going live with Shotgun Farmers. And then Shotgun Farmers commented in my comments here on Twitter and said, "Get those punks off my farm." So that's cool. This is gonna be fun.
5, 4,
They retweeted my tweet.
whoa.
They retweeted.
Those whippersnappers.
Wow, what a day. This has probably been one of the cooler streams I've ever done. I've not even really done anything. I'm just having a good time. If any of you guys would like to download this game, I would always be happy to play and make some content with people. This is a fun little game just to sit and be brain dead and play for a little bit. Music is loud? Thank you. I will cut that back. That's my mic. And I get killed while I'm doing it. Hopefully that takes care of it. Let me know if it is still too loud. I'll cut it back a little bit more. Some of these games are super loud, and then I play a game and I watch the VOD later. I'm like, oh, doesn't this game have music? And I'll look back. Oh yeah, I guess I had my pod way down. So I appreciate you guys giving me your little bit of feedback in the chat. I'll try to address it as best as I can here. All right. As I'm getting just absolutely wasted by the flexed monkey. Who is the flexed monkey? Let's go get him here. What do you think, Only Wrath? Did I fix the music here? Ooh. Watermelon machine gun. Hey, Matthew. Mini Matthew. Can we play that back? Do I need my... Okay, we're getting lag. We're getting lag. That man was faced the opposite direction. Wow. Well, I might have to go pick a different game over here because this is not going well. Oh shoot! Where you at? Get de-leveled. How are you seeing me? How are you seeing me? I'm invisible. Anyway. Yeah, I won't be able to tell until I play the new game and the music comes on, and then I won't know the whole time that I'm doing the stream, and then I'll go to do my clips and do my VOD and all those things, and I'll be like, oh, I guess I'm putting music in these clips and these VODs, because it ain't there. Whoa, no, leave me alone with that. Miss me with all that. Okay. No. No. Leave me alone. Whew. That barn roof there is a source of some issue. Open it. Come here. Oh, let me level up. There we go. Ooh. Good footsteps. Hey, thanks. I will take care of those here in between the session. between rounds here, I'll jump on and grab those links. Definitely, definitely. So I apparently am not part of whatever Discord or whatever, which is interesting. Because I definitely remember Only Wrath. I can't think, Only Wrath, what all do you stream? Because I feel like I definitely either watched your stream or something.
Double kill.
Did I ban you from a channel somewhere?
Triple kill.
Do you watch Zeus, maybe? Or not Zeus, not Zeus. I'm Just Platinum. Dang. Fortnite, Apex, and Splitgate. Okay, I play Splitgate, and I do play Apex. Where did I see it? I must have just been looking around trying to build.
You'll get them next time.
Found it. Let me see if I follow you. That's so cool. The Shotgun Farmers retweeted me. Okay, let me go find. Did you send whisper them to me here in the chat or on Twitch? I'll go look at that real quick. Yep. Hey, there we go. I will join the Discord. There's 2 different Discords. I'll grab both of those. I appreciate that a lot. That's what I don't understand so much about Twitch as a community. It's made up of a lot of individuals, and I guess it comes down to everyone wants to. You want to be the one that people are subscribed to. So if someone has $5 a month they can spare, that's one sub. So everyone says, well, I don't want other people to have viewers, I just want people to. And you really don't grow on Twitch without having to people. And it's just kind of a shame that people get so greedy. And I'm like, I'll come watch you play. I don't have a lot of time in the evening if I'm not streaming. But let's be community. And so there's so many people who are they're stingy. And you're not gonna make it here on Twitch, and no one's gonna come watch you if you're stingy. And it's kind of backward in that you grow personally as you grow outwardly. And so you have to spend some time and get into other people's streams. You have to shop around and say, hey, who can I stream with? Who can I talk to? Who can I go into someone else's stream and watch and do things? And you're not going to get subs right away. And you're not going to get 100 followers right away. And you just have to build. People don't network, I guess is probably the right word for it. I had a guy one time, I was watching Star Wars Battlefront back when I was playing that a little bit more frequently. And I was kind of shopping around, looking through, and I filter when I search for games. I always filter mine by least viewers to most. I kind of go and I look and see if they're doing relatively well. Not super sweaty, but if they've got 0 views and they've got their face cam on, 9 times out of 10, I'll stop in. I'll say, hey, what's going on? Can I talk to you for a little bit to see if maybe you want to team up? Because I'm now pretty good friends with 2 people who are complete strangers, live on the other side of the world from me, will probably never meet in real life, but we make content all the time. And I'm not really paying attention to my stream, I'm talking to you guys. And that's such a big part of it. That's what people come here for. People come to talk. People come to be part of something. This world, we all single ourselves out. I'm here talking, I'm not even really paying attention. Read the rules and the rules, do the Discord stuff, and do the React. Great. Okay. I'll come back and double read those rules here in a little bit. Follow the second one. And I should have some bots and some stuff going. Checking out. Got my little robot guy down there in the corner, bebopping. And then I've also got the boss in. So every follow like defeats a chunk of the boss or whatever. Thank you for the networking there. I appreciate that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get those whippersnappers.
That's what the Shotgun Farmers Twitter commented on my going live post.
Double kill.
Get those whippersnappers. That's what the old man narrates in the beginning of the. No, but I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate any opportunity to network and have people check out the stream. Like I said, if anyone is interested in this game, would like to start playing this game or whatever, let me know. If you have this game, it's cross-platform. I try to play a lot of games with cross-platform because I like playing with people. I like, I wish more games were couch co-op. I grew up with 3 brothers, and we would sit and play old Xbox games on the couch forever. And that's the kind of stuff that is fun. That's the kind of stuff that you need memories with. So much of gaming now is sit at home and have the fast Wi-Fi connection so you can play in a 50-person lobby. Give me a game like Mario Party. I went over to my mom and dad's the other night, and we all played Mario Party for like 6 hours, yelling until our voices were sore. We couldn't talk the next day. Just having a good time. That's what so, like I said, if you want to play, we'll make content. I play all the different kinds of games. I'll download a game if I can download it to my Xbox. Because not only is it good to make content for yourself, but then someone else gets to make the content, and then you have somebody else to talk to bounce off of the whole time. I'm just talking at this point. My mic is pretty quiet. Let me. Thank you for the heads up. I also just talk very quietly, so I might be a little closer. Do this real quick. I'm getting beat to death by a wolf. Oh, shoot. I'm picking a different game mode. I meant to last time, I just didn't do it. Wow. He's on the final tier. Great job. That's him right there.
You'll
I
get
want
them
to
next
know.
time.
I'm going to change here. I want to know what everyone had for dinner. We got Dairy Queen. We had Dairy Queen with the puppy. She enjoyed her. She's on the couch back here. I need to get a camera so you guys can see her. She's just chilling out over here on the couch, all curled up and asleep on the floor. I would have her come say hi, but she's being good. She's sleeping. Ooh. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap over. I wanted to be on the team with the Krabby Patty.
No, capture the other pig.
Oh, cool. We're gonna have McDonald's. What do you get from McDonald's? Get the Travis Scott burger? Do they even still do that? I haven't had McDonald's for forever. I went on like a no-carb kind of diet for a little bit, and just never picked McDonald's back up when I was done. Wow.
Dadgummit, the other team got a
Yeah.
point.
That is the skin that I hate the most. That rotten. I think it's supposed to be like an Easter chocolate candy rabbit, but it's gross. Actually, it may be zombies. It's definitely for zombies. I think you unlock it when they have like a zombie horde mission mode on here.
Drop incoming.
So my brother is getting on. He should be on here just a couple minutes, so I'll even have another party member, so that'll be fun. I appreciate all you guys being here in the chat. I'm sure I've said it probably 15 times, but I will say it probably another 15 more. As a small streamer, it does truly make a difference having you guys here. Appreciate every having a good day. Hope you're having a good day if you're watching the VOD. This becomes a past tense thing. Popscotch, what all do you stream, or are you just a viewer here? That's kind of a really cool. I like the. My brain is working 50% right now. I'm 50% in the game, 50% trying to talk to everybody. So I'm saying things, I'm not fully paying attention to what I'm saying. But I like Popscotch. That's really cool. To end this man's career. No, the Travie Path. I just asked about the Travis Scott burger. Oh, no more $14 Fortnite card. $19. $14. What all do you stream? Popscotch? You a console streamer like me? One of the heathen few? Oh, that's hot. He's in this game. I didn't realize he had joined with me. No! Oh, it's not that far. I'll have to get him in the voice chat here in just a second.
Drop inbound.
Alright, we'll go and see if. Oh, he's talking. He's just not in the actual voice party. Yep, that is an Xbox screen, ladies and gentlemen. I am streaming from my Xbox, which makes things weird and difficult.
Hello.
That's one too.
Hello.
Hello. Beat Saber. Super cool. I will have to go and check it out. How you doing, Hot Biscuits?
Pretty good. I just figured out you can melee with the shotgun.
Yeah, if you bump her into it.
Yeah. Watch this.
You figured that out on accident, did you?
Yeah.
Did you see the tweet that I sent you from?
Yeah, it was cool.
Did you see the,
I like how they
new weapon that they're coming out with?
the onion. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how they put nutrition facts as
Yeah.
the description for what it does and stuff.
Hey, Popscotch. Are you playing Sims 4? Is that what the Sims that you're playing? I actually was doing a Sims playthrough there for a little while. I've been meaning to get back to it, but I haven't done
I'm
it yet.
chafing real bad after Ren Fair.
How was Ren Fair?
It was good. I got a sword, like an actual metal sword, and people really liked the cosplay I made.
Yeah?
I got knighted by the Queen of Ren Fair. The Parliament is hanging above my bed currently.
Cool.
We saw, like, it's a new thing that they had this year, but they had, like, people full clad in metal armor
Yeah?
beating the living shit out of each other with full maces and axes and everything. Some guy left with a bloodied face and a lost tooth.
Wow.
It was amazing. And then we saw the joust, which was kind of cool. Not as cool as last year's, but they had basically they did competitions like who could hit the sponge. It was like a spongy like pork material, and it had different colors on it. It's like if you could hit the yellow
Yeah.
line on this, you get 3 points, and if you hit the red line, you get 2 points, and if you hit the blue, you get 1. And then they were talking about like we basically just walked around the entire day looking for stuff. I got Joanna 2 little leather bracers for Christmas. They're like $50, but it was pretty cool.
Cool. Did you have to do a lot of explaining as to what your character was?
Well, no, I mean, the people who commented were just like, "Hey, man, that's cool," and then they just like walk. They just kept walking. You
Yeah.
really have to keep moving because there's so many people in Ren Fair that you just like walk by each other, and if someone else is cosplaying, you like role play with them.
That's super cool. That was today you went and did that?
What?
Was that today or yesterday that you did that?
That was today.
Cool.
I just got back. And my legs are so sore. I'm commando in pajamas right now.
Sore from just carrying the extra weight of everything, or sore
No,
from just
I think
rubbing your
I'm
armor?
just chafed. I'm just chafed.
That's cool.
Like I just think it was my underpants rolled up whilst in my pants, and
Yeah.
it just kept rubbing over and over again.
That's- I have been oh, I was like feeling it. I've been streaming for about 2-3 months, I think. Pretty regularly. Not every day, but I'd say 5 days a week, if not 7 days a week. A little bit at a time.
In a hurry, only a minute later.
Confession to make, this is really the most and longest raid that I've
Too
really
many
gotten.
mosquitoes getting on me.
But I've been working on it. Been working on it really hard. So I've said it, and I'll keep saying it. I appreciate all of you being here, checking out the stream, and helping me get my numbers up.
Watch out, the other
Every view and every share and every
Hey, how'd they?
all
What?
of that helps. So
30 seconds left.
I'll say it probably 10 or 15 more times tonight. I do appreciate everybody being here. I've been doing a lot of self promo on TikTok. I went and did Athena-Scope. Does you just put your whole VOD into Athena-Scope, and then it pumps out a couple of what it. I think it just goes through and picks places where there was a lot of noise or a lot of motion going on, and it makes a clip out of
I'm
it.
gonna put on bug spray real quick because I'm in the garage and there's so many mosquitoes.
Alright,
So I'll be back.
go ahead. I'll go wait in the lobby. I'll talk to chat here. I've been doing a lot of self-promo on TikTok. So I didn't even have TikTok on my phone, and I've been playing with a guy, Platinum, who was saying, hey, like, you need to do the self-promo stuff. And, yeah, I don't know. So I've been on TikTok doing a lot of taking my my content through Athena-Scope uploading it to TikTok. So let's see. Let's find a match. How long have you been in the streaming business here?
Oh, get that scarecrow.
It threw him into the other lobby. He's not even on there. Get him, Mason. I started off, I think the very first thing I ever streamed was the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the original Xbox, which is backwards compatible to the one.
Where'd the
So-
scarecrow go?
And my main goal with that, I didn't fully understand how like the average and all that works. So my main goal was to make as many clips as I could and upload them to like YouTube and things like that. And so when you play the story mode, every mission has an intro and an outro clip, and so I would just record the intro and outro clips, and then I would upload them really slowly to YouTube. And so somewhere on the YouTube associated with this account, there's just like 20 videos of Star Wars Battlefront 2 intros and outros. He's back.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a crop drop.
It's
The
a crap
scarecrow
drop.
done wandered off.
So I was looking at their Twitter account, and they had posted the meme where he's looking at the butterfly and he says, "Is this a bird?" or whatever. And he had like a bib and like a straw hat on, and he says, "Is this rain?" And it was the crop drop. I feel some rain coming on. Oh no, it's the crop drop. And they posted.
I'm gonna mute you.
Alright.
I'm gonna mute you real quick. Johnny's in here and he wants to talk about the swords that we bought.
That's fine. Why did I have to see this?
The scarecrow done wandered off.
McDonald's in the morning. Ooh. What's your morning McDonald's order? Are you a sausage McMuffin kind of guy? Are you a... They've got those McGriddles, which are pretty good. I typically do the... I was a pretty big...
Okay, I'm back.
we're talking about McDonald's breakfast orders. What's your McDonald's breakfast order?
I just have egg McMuffin. I had one this morning on the way to Ren Fair.
Did you?
It's just classic.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was saying. I think that's what Mom and Dad were always. That's what they got for us, and so that's kind of just
Yeah.
a classic for us. I've recently started
Scarecrow's
doing
gone missing again.
the 2 burritos,
Oh yeah.
which aren't terrible, and it's not quite as filling as a good old sausage McMuffin, sausage, egg, and cheese, or
Right.
whatever.
Crop drop.
But they're good. Don't do any sauce or anything on them, just plain old plain.
Yeah.
Double
And you
kick.
get that nice greasy hash brown with it. Ooh. Might have to get one on the way to work. A double sausage and egg. Where am I from? So if you look at this game and you see the barn and you see this barn and you see the grain silo and the hay bale and the windmill, that is where I'm from.
Yeah, this happens
Northeast.
here all the time.
This is, yes. I live in the middle of a bean field on one side and a cornfield on the other. Right in northeast Indiana. Just as close, so on the Indiana-Ohio border. North of Indianapolis, south of Fort Wayne, right along the Indiana-Ohio border. It's pretty much the only way to describe the little gas station stop town that we're from. And it's got what, 3 or 4 gas stations in the whole town, and it's the biggest town in the county. And so
Portland?
Yeah,
Did not think that.
it's the biggest town in the county. What else would you think is bigger than that?
I don't know. I just didn't know that Portland was the biggest town.
Scarecrow's gone.
But the only other things in the county are Red Key and I guess Dunkirk. Dunkirk might be larger by area, but not by population.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we got Molenkamps here. Those are
Yes,
the main
we have a lot of
population.
Catholic farmer population in there. So when you say, "Oh, hey, I graduated with a Mullen Camp," or "I graduated with a Hype Camp," or and then your next sibling down the line says, "Oh yeah, I did too. There were 2 of them in my grade." Oh yeah, probably. Which set of twins is that? Oh, it's the second or third set of twins for that Catholic family. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, a lot of that.
John came in here. He was talking about the swords that we bought because
Yep.
I went into Ren Fair with roughly $400 because I went there 2 years ago and I was like, oh yeah, there's gonna be these high quality swords there, and that was the price of them that year. I go in this year and I find the one that I bought was just $100, but
Let me
it's
know if you guys can
decent.
hear me.
It's
Okay.
not necessarily a long sword. It's
Okay.
it's a medium sword. It's not like a short sword, but it's not like
Okay.
great long sword. But I
Versatile.
got it.
Probably a two-handed weapon, but yeah.
It can be one, it can be 2.
Okay.
It's that versatile. And so I bought it and I was like, wow, my quest is complete. I have a sword. And then next thing you know, because they were like, oh yeah, Isaac's here in this armor. He's looking like a true hero. He's here to finish his quest. And they even placed bets on which sword I was gonna buy. And I picked one out. They didn't win any of their bets, but I picked out my sword, and next thing you know, John and Seth walk up and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna buy swords too." So they bought 2 identical swords to the one that I got,
Yeah.
except mine has a black handle and theirs has a white handle. And
Huh.
so, and they have like a white sheath. And then when we walked away, we realized, oh, we paid the exact same price, but my sword is longer than your guys's.
Huh.
And so, then John just came in here, and he was like, "Dude, your sword is sharp." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And it's like, "Joe, just look at it. Mine's blunt and all dull. Yours is like an actual sword." And I was like, "Well, yeah, I showed it to Dad, and he made the joke, your blade will kill." But I didn't. I'm pretty sure any sheet of metal can
Right.
kill anyone if you swing it hard enough. And so told John to go check in with Dad, and I'm pretty sure Dad was like, "Yeah, that sword's pretty dull."
Huh.
So I paid $99 for
An actual sword.
an actual sword, and
Wow.
everyone just got little LARPing swords.
I guess the perks of showing up in character.
Yeah.
There you go.
When I bought the sword, I brought in a brown sack full of Chuck E. Cheese tokens, and so they encourage you to stay in character and make up characters while you're playing. And so the shopkeeper that I was buying is like, "Yes, my lord, this is the finest quality of blade you can get. Look over it to make sure it's to your liking." And I was like, "Yes, this is a fine sword, and I shall purchase this with cash." And he's like, "Oh, that's great." And after I finished, I pulled out the Chuck E. Cheese tokens because I was like, I'm gonna see what these guys do with this because they look like gold coins. And I say, as a token of my esteemed gratitude, I provide thee with these Chuck E. Cheese tokens. In that split second, he snaps out of his character, just looked at me with the most weirdest, like, what the heck face, and just goes, what? I'm like, no, look, they're Chuck E. Cheese tokens. So I said, look at them, you can check for yourself. He opens them up, he spreads them out on the table, and he's looking at all of them, and he's just so confused. Because there's about 200 tokens there on his table, and he's just, how did I get myself in this situation? And he just goes, yeah, now I'm gonna have to go in and see which one of these are from my time. I was like, yeah, man, that's half the fun of it. And then he snaps back into character and goes, oh, crap, yeah, have a good day, my lord. And I'm like, yes, you too. It was an amazing time.
Well, cool.
Piggy.
I was talking to Josh after we played D&D last night, and he was
Yeah.
like, "That was the coolest thing I've ever done. Everyone should play D&D." And I was like, "Well, it gets a bad rap, and you have to be careful on who you allow to come to the table." And
Like Jonathan?
yes, there are even people who I'm related to. Where I'm like, I don't know, man. You probably shouldn't come to my D&D table. And he's like, it was so much fun. And I said, he played in character so perfectly that I forgot he was new, and I was pretty proud of him because he doesn't have a whole backstory written up yet. He's only
What
got.
he did have was really good.
So I gave him that 100 question prompt that I give everybody, and
Yeah.
he filled it out, but he answered it in question answer form rather than like making it into a cohesive unit. And so, okay, so here's your task: is over the next couple sessions, figure out how to make that into an essay style, journal style prompt. Yeah, okay. So he went in with just pieces of idea of what he wanted to play and who he was trying to embody as he went in. But he let out 2 or 3 little pieces of his backstory in his dialogue last night. And I was talking with Levi after you guys got off, and it was beautiful. And he did a fantastic job.
Was it the I should have married that gnome part?
Yeah,
of
should have
typing?
married the dwarf is what he said, which is part of his backstory. That was his call to action. That's why he left home. He was in a well. Did I tell you, or did I let you figure out?
You didn't tell me anything about his backstory besides that.
Basically-
well, I overheard because he was talking about his character
On
while we
stream?
were playing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, while we were playing Sea of Thieves.
So yeah, that was his. He was in like a prearranged marriage that he was not happy with, and so he left home and left the comfort of being a prince. I think is what he was, and which I don't think I'm giving anything away. He would be dressed in like pretty lordly attire. I think he's a noble background. So when you see this guy, you're gonna think, oh yeah, here's some Richie Rich guy. But yeah. So he says, I should have married the dwarf and just stayed at home in the middle of the dungeon where everyone's a 10 HP from death.
Yeah.
He said he
that
had
was
fun.
fair. I had fun after I calmed down
Yeah.
because, again, I was mad that Jacob decided to quit. Well, out on Ren Fair, and he would have had an amazing time. Sammy was there. Sammy stayed in character the entire time. He came in with because Jonathan ordered, he ordered Holocaust cloaks.
Oh yeah.
That was their title from Princess Bride.
Yep.
And so he bought 3 of them, and Sammy was like, "I'm going to be a rogue." And so when we got knighted today, you're able to give your own title. So I just said I want to be Sir Isaac the Brave, and so they put that down and they knighted me that way. And so when Sammy walked up there, he gave himself the title as Sammy the Rogue. So she just does, in the name of King George and of God above, I dub thee Sammy the Rogue of the realm. And then it was just hilarious because he just kept like threatening to steal people's coin purses the entire time we walked around. But last night I was mad that Jacob quit because I'm pretty sure just his girlfriend was like trashing him or something, and that was why he was like, I need to stay home and get some things worked out. And so like, I guess. And then there was the whole alien thing going on, popping through my chest, and me. I will blame that I wasn't necessarily paying attention that at one point where I attacked the creature
Yep.
who I didn't know was dead, and then I was in the threat range, but
Making,
it worked
making
out.
dice.
It worked out in the end.
No, and it would have happened anyway. So yeah, it all ended up working out. Basically,
I was proud that I was able to knock the guy into his own tentacles. That was what I was doing.
good plan.
That's why I was
And-
saving my last luck for that.
I don't think that I gave you enough context on that one, but he was there for the egg that you were carrying.
Oh, okay.
And he probably would have done like a hand it over or something as you guys started that little squabble. I was telling Levi last night when you got off, but that was, so he was soloing you anyway.
Yeah. And then there was the whole,
We're talking about my D&D
Isaac, you're
campaign.
below HP. I'm like, no, I'm not. I have 1 HP right now. I'm looking at it right
Yeah.
now.
The
I'm
way
aware
you,
that was
whatever
just
you
mainly
said,
communication
yeah.
error, but
confused us both. I was like, well,
it's because
here's enough
you
HP
said-
to kill you dead.
you said, bye, Isaac, you take 26 HP. And I had 27, so it just went back down to 1. And I shouted in victory, I still have 1 HP. And then you're like, oh, no, now you go below numbers. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Is he attacking me again? What's happening? And I was just so confused. I thought he was just like, he had like the ability to attack twice.
I would hope he'd never be able to attack twice with that. That was a big attack. We lost the pig at the floor step. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, they've got ours. Swine.
What? No!
You
After
run
this
touch
level up,
with swine.
I'll be able to attack twice.
You
And
get
then I'll be
multi-attack?
able to. Yeah.
Cool.
So I think what I'll start doing is be able to disarming attack and then push them away.
Hook him another time. Yeah, wow. Oh, so that they can't just bend over and pick up their weapon again.
Yeah, exactly.
You're absolutely
It'll
right.
be knocked onto the ground, pushed back 15 feet, so
Wow.
they have to use their movement to go back
Which
and pick
you
up the sword.
could technically do anyway. Now, if you use your
With action
second
surge?
win, yeah, or action surge, Mr. Fighter.
I'm becoming a pro.
I'm something of a D&D player myself.
Well, see, I've actually gotten a character that I've enjoyed enough, and I've actually been experienced enough.
Yeah.
Because you guys always say, Isaac, you're always a human fighter. It's because I'm good at it, okay? I know the ropes. I know what I'm doing.
Alright, we're sitting here talking for a long period of time. Somebody hit me in the chat. What we got going on? Who's hanging out? Who's got something super cool and super miraculous that
Die
we
already!
could talk about? We could sit here and probably talk about dumb things all night. Anything you'd like for me to talk about? Anything you'd like to talk about? Anything cool that happened today?
Did that sound thing work when I came into the Twitch today?
I wasn't watching. I'm gonna hope I'll. If you guys heard, he's supposed to get a like. What sound did you play? Is probably a good question.
I thought I had Serenity Now as the thing.
I don't have that one in, so I think it's something that you.
That I do?
I don't know.
Like
I'll have
in
to
the
double
chat?
check. Oh well, it's when you come into my Twitch chat, not my Xbox chat. Does that make sense?
I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitch. I'm watching you right now.
Did you comment in
Do I
the?
need to?
I think you probably have to comment.
No. Do I need to?
Yeah, try and comment and see what happens.
Okay, I'll just say Ren Fair.
No, it's a background.
Okay.
So there it went. Let's see what happens.
Well, you didn't lose.
Okay, so you got the robot. Try going to the sound alert tab and see if you can. Sorry, with the mic. See if you can, if it gives you like a walk up. I don't actually know how it works. It was just one of the things that I found and we're
The
gonna try.
blurp sound emote
Yes,
thing?
yes. You were whitelisted and you should get one. I don't know how that's redeemed.
Whoa! Go on, get that scarecrow.
Alright. Like I said, if you guys have anything cool you want to talk about here in the chat, I am more than happy to talk about it.
Did anything happen? Did I do it? Share? Do I need bits?
See, go ahead and try. I hit it earlier. It says that you need bits. But I clicked it earlier and I definitely didn't have 15 bits. I was down to like 1 and I need to buy some more. But it let me go ahead and do it. If it stops you from doing it, let me know and I'll go try and fix that as soon as possible.
Yeah, hang on. Let me,
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm
Scotch, I
gonna
appreciate
stop
you
playing
asking.
for a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can do it real quick.
Doing pretty
Okay.
good.
Booshk.
Just kind of
Serenity now. Search. Looking at it right here.
getting this stream in. Getting ready to go back to work in the morning. Trying to figure out. I think you guys have talked me into maybe getting some McDonald's for breakfast in the morning. I think my wallet.
I clicked the share button, but I don't think it's going through.
No, I don't see it yet. So I'll have to check it out in the settings. It was a sound alerts board that somebody on TikTok was saying was really cool. So I'll have to tweak it. But I appreciate you working with it, trying to.
Yeah.
I have had a pretty good day so far.
Ooh.
I tried streaming. I did a mobile stream today, this morning. They say you're supposed to do that every so often, just to kind of.
Have you played the crop swap version yet of this?
Yeah, that's what I started with today. You tier up your weapons every time you get a
Yeah.
kill.
I thought that was cool. It's kind of a tutorial, like you
Of
can
each
throw
weapon?
someone in that and
Yeah.
find out which one they're best at.
Yeah. How are you, Top Scotch? Did you have anything cool or exciting happen today? You got to come hang out this
And then have you also
stream?
played the zombie version?
Yeah, I've not gotten all the way through it yet to get the top tier skins or whatever, but I played it with a couple online guys a while ago.
I played it, and do you need to have multiple people to play it, or could it just be
Yeah.
you?
I mean,
Because
to do it well, yeah, you need a couple guys.
I had it to where
Scarecrow
it was
done
me
wandered off.
and one guy joined like the party, but he left as soon as it started. So it was just me going against all the characters.
Yep.
And so because it recognized there was a second person there, every time I died, it would just say, "Oh, you need
Waiting
to
on
be
your partner,
revived by your
yeah.
teammate." So all I had to do was kill the zombies next to me, and then
The
they
round
would
would
say,
restart.
"You have completed." Yeah, round restart.
Huh.
So as long as I was able to kill the zombies, I was able to just keep coming back up.
Huh. Life hacks, baby.
Yeah.
Just chilling out as well.
Like, I didn't know that he quit when I was playing, so I'm just sitting there and I'm going, where's this other guy? Why am I the only person killing zombies? And
Are
then
you
when
able
I
to hear
died,
him?
I was like,
He's in my
where's this
ear
guy
talking the
hiding?
whole time. But I
They're
don't know
all
if you guys
tacked
are.
up around
You're just
me.
hearing me talk.
Scarecrow done
I
wandered
might
off.
turn him up if you guys can't hear him. Hopscotch, you do anything fun this weekend? Now that it's Sunday evening and you're all getting ready to go back to
The
work.
only problem that I had with my arm, I mean, it fell apart, not terribly, but like the small details sort of fell off.
Yeah.
Like on my left, on my right leg, I had a flask and a Bible on a little strap to where I could quick draw them if I wanted to. And the problem was, as we were just outside the gate, like I just got fully clothed, we locked the truck doors, and we started walking, and as soon as I got up to the front gate, and I was about to show my ticket, the thing just fell off, and I got so mad, I was like, why? Why on earth, why is this happening now? And so I just kept walking, and throughout the day, the only things that fell off would be the buckles that I put onto my main leather vest and onto my right gauntlet that I built. Other than that, it all kept together in a decent way, and people were definitely giving comments to it all day. Like, no one ever asked for photos, but that's because people are worried about COVID and stuff over there. Yeah.
Turn up sensitivity. I play a lot of Apex. I do a lot of ranked arenas. Not that I'm good at them, but I play it a lot. I play a lot of Sea of Thieves.
And now we're gonna
Play this on and off.
Does the carrot launcher still launch you up onto the roofs? Or
Yeah, you have
did
to
they get rid
jump
of that?
when you shoot it, though. You have to assist yourself up a little bit.
Okay, let me just-
Apex.
I tried. There we go.
He keeps talking as I'm trying to
I
concentrate.
just got the achievement. I've done that before.
Apex, this.
I guess
Sea of
it might be a
Thieves.
new account.
I was playing some stuff on my Switch earlier today. Some Mario Kart, some Mario Party. There's a little bit of Warzone. I'm awful at it. I really only play it when the guy that I partner up with says, "Hey, come play with me." Okay, well, I'll come. I've got like a .6 KDR. Absolutely just dogpile at it.
Just had a smoke bomb the whole area.
Victory!
You take this easy, Dubs. What else I some Star Wars Battlefront 2. I just got Pops in the Discord here. I've got it pulled up on my phone as I'm cool. I wasn't totally paying attention to it there on the Discord. What's up? Glad you're here. What was I getting ready to do? Oh, I was gonna check my Twitch. I'm gonna get lasered in here. I'm going to see what else I play because I am dedicating too much of my brain. I've played some Carto, which is this cool little. The world is a puzzle, and you take the pieces and they interlock in different ways. It's a little indie game. It's pretty fun. I've played Assassin's Creed Black Flag on stream. I played a little bit of Black Desert, but it's ported to the Xbox and does not play the way that it really should. And so I did not play a whole lot of that. Heck yeah, baby. Game on, game over. Watermelon sugar high. Nice. What? Sassy Wolfie. Wow, I'm sure that person is a grown adult who pays taxes. Can you play? Yeah, come on in. The room codes are popping up here in the chat. You can absolutely jump in. More the merrier. Come on in. Are you on Xbox so that I'd be able to, I can add you to the voice chat? Woohoo! What else have I played? A little bit of Call of Duty, a little bit of Warzone Rebirth. Did not mean to do that. You take it anyway. Are you stealing my kills? You're on PC? Come on in.
Feeling I could possibly just be in the right place at the right time.
I don't know that we'll be able to hear you,
Who
but we would love
knows?
to be able to play with you. The room codes are coming in each time we jump into a game, so come on in, make yourself welcome.
Drop inbound.
Myself and Hot Biscuits in
Double kill.
here. Walked right down the barrel of his gun to get him
Triple kill.
for the trip. Let's go.
Saved a life.
I appreciate
Saving
it
it
too.
again.
I was at,
I'm
I'm
saving it again.
literally at 1 HP.
I'm saving it again.
Protect me!
Where are you, my king? My liege.
I have not tried the
Where are
beta for Vanguard yet. I've seen a lot of it.
You have somewhat amount of HP.
I watched a couple people playing through it. It looks incredible. I'm sure that I will also be absolute just dumpster fire at it. I couldn't make words there for a minute. My lips were like... Oh! Good games. Oh. Why did I not pick that up? I need that. No, I've not played the Vanguard yet. What's unfair? Sad. Ooh, leave me alone with the carrot gun up there, I see you. What else have I played? City Skylines. I tried to stream that for a little bit. And then
Skeletor.
I realized that my gameplay of that game is not desirable to be streamed. I do a lot of, let me build this, and then let me delete this. And then, maybe I'll build this over here. Maybe I'll delete this over here. And so, I do a lot of deleting things where it's not really as satisfying to watch.
Victory.
So I did do some City Skylines. Oh, Deep Rock Galactic I've been doing a lot of. I've got a couple guys that we've been doing some Deep Rock. Always Banjo Time. Never not Banjo Time. Let me get in here in the Discord. Let's see if I just reply to it. There's that. Oh, we have three. We've got 3 people with the chicken, the Lego Star Wars looking chicken icon.
It's for the cultured individuals.
Is Sav, are you the one with the chicken I had a guy jump in from stream, a person jump in from stream here, and I think they're the one. Where you at, Sam? Are you still in this lobby? Oh, it's just nothing
He
you back
says
in.
I just joined and started
He
carrying.
carried us, he said. Tried to champion today, which is actually quite
Go
cool.
get that scarecrow.
As it, oh, give me that one. Nice. Stuck between whether to get it. Oh, you're the crow.
This first
Oh,
these
you're on the
achievements are wrong.
you're on the opposite side, which is fine. Got
you wanna
me,
lose.
Skeletor. He just stream sniped me.
Oh, he's Skeletor?
I believe so.
Ah.
There, I got him. He's got the rabbit skin. We got a sweaty tryhard.
Yeah, sweaty.
Gretel. They've got Gretel. Oh, got me with my own team's fire.
Skeletor!
Where'd the scarecrow go? Oh, there's one there.
Now, Skeletor. I told you you could come in here, but I didn't tell you you could beat me.
Get out of the circle. Get out of the circle. Got him! It was a mutual death.
We'll take those. Dubs or dubs?
Back Skeletor can't take both of us.
Good. I've got the rabbit skin, man. You never know.
So he was clutching for his team
Apparently.
last time. That's why. Oh boy. Take it.
Did you drink my Mountain Dew? I'm just
Did you
making
know
breath.
Mountain Dew? Oh, smell your breath.
I say that
No!
all the time.
He sniped me.
Did it?
He legitimately sniped me. This guy is a sweaty.
I feel some rain.
I mean, you don't have to be
We
sweaty
don't
to
like
snipe.
sweaties in our town.
Put in the chat. Got him.
What do I need to put in the chat? We
Just
don't like
type.
sweaties?
We don't take sweaties here. Sure. If you play it, I'll try and jump on. What time do you think you'll be able to get on? I can jump on afterward, maybe. Gretel. I just got beat by a bot. I'm fully ashamed of myself. I'm talking to the chat, not even paying attention. Skeletor is now. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I feel like we made you switch lobbies with a sweaty stream sniper.
No, we won't switch stream. It gives us some
If he
competition.
kills me this round, okay, I got him. He's accepted his fate.
Where'd the scarecrow go? Oh, it's over there.
Is that Gretel again? Why is Gretel just going ham tonight?
Have you updated your notifications on Twitch? Like, is it a robot that says them now, or what is that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So he jumps in when someone either like follows or whatever, or when they first come into the chat. He kind of
Right,
gives
that's
them a little welcome dance.
So, what happens when there's just a normal comment? Does it not get shown
That
on the
just
screen
goes in.
anymore, or?
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Okay.
We don't take sweaties here, boy. I just looked down and I'm like, who said that? Oh, it's you. Planning to pre-order for my dad. Cool.
It's Skeletor. If I see Skeletor coming around this, I killed Gretel.
I got
Where is he?
Skeletor.
He's after
got
me.
each other.
He's after me. I've offended him.
Where'd the
Who,
scarecrow
Gretel?
Sandals!
Oh, it's over
No,
there.
Skeletor.
Skeletor's the rabbit skin. We just got each other. Oh, he's here. Ah! I saw him last second. Couldn't get
Last
to him.
words I hear. He's here.
Run. Get off me, Skeletor. Yeah, I'm getting cyberbullied at this point. You said you'd try Champion Hill. And I was like, what is that? Is that like a
If you
game?
can bleed,
It's,
we
I'm
can
guessing
kill
it's a
it.
map for Vanguard.
Skeletor's after me. He's out for blood. No way. Let me be. Gun.
Yikes!
Need a little bit. I've turned into the thing I feared most.
Sweaty tryhard.
Yes. The only way to beat a sweaty is to become a sweaty.
Where the heck did he go?
He's on the roof. I killed him.
Sandal stepped like in a blind spot and then just dominated me with a flamethrower.
Die. Sandals. Is Sandals a bot?
I'm not sure. Probably. I think Jorts and sandals are bots.
There you go, Skeletor. Know your place.
Know your place, scrub.
Scarecrow's gone missing again.
You say as we're literally half scored to them.
That's because we've been focused on Skeletor. We haven't been focusing on the Death Man. His sole purpose currently is to target us, and he knows it.
Well, I just got in, so.
He doesn't care about the mission.
Only Wrath, what time are you gonna get on and stream that? If you do, I'll try and make sure I watch for you.
Sniped. Oh, okay.
Drop incoming.
Now, in what world does the corn shotgun beat the Melon SM or Melon MG? You know what I mean?
Oh my God!
From behind, teamed up. Got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. He's coming from the left.
Scarecrow's
I see him.
gone missing again.
Scarecrow's moving the barn.
He's coming. Where is he? Die, Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
See, we're catching up. Look at this guy.
Return to the shadows
now-
from whence you came.
Because Skeletor has
I am the
had a
keeper
lack
of the secret
confidence.
life. Secret life. Good job defending.
Help! Help! Skeletor's here!
Help.
Help! Help!
He's on the stairs, he jumped down the wood. Where's Gravel?
Where's this man? Sandals!
He's under the hay elevator. Got him. I got Skeletor. I appreciate you coming in, Popscotch. Have a good night's rest, and hopefully we'll see you around some more. We'll see you in the Discord. We'll see you hopefully back here in the stream here sometime soon. I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you being active in the chat.
Yeah, I did, boy.
Have a good night. It's 1 a.m. your time, so you're like British time.
Assist on Skeletor. We take
About
those.
11-ish. 1 a.m.
Sanders.
here. So 11 a.m., which would be, what, 7 a.m. for me? Hops is definitely a real one. I
Ooh,
cannot argue. There's no
Wait.
argument with me against that.
wait.
In it, let's go.
I have 10 XP, someone else!
Oh, overnight.
I got killed by my own teammate.
Skeletor gets me in the back as I'm running to the other Scarecrow. Get out of here, Greta.
See you. Jikimibibibibib.
How Skeletor didn't get me until just then.
30 seconds.
Swing. Move.
Coming down
Shut
to the last
down.
numbers.
Yep. I don't think they have enough time to clutch.
Skeletor, where? How do you get me from behind?
There he is.
We officially won. That's counting down. Because I can't make that many points.
Victory!
Heck yeah, baby. Woo! Thanks for hanging out, Pops. Pops is a G.
Hey, look at those numbers.
Guess what skin I just unlocked?
Look at Skeletor's thing. He has a crow.
Skeletor has
He's a
32
crow, Lego.
kills.
He's a crow.
Yeah, Sandals was a bot. GG's, Skeletor. GG's.
I know. I'll accept this.
Yeah. Oops.
Go get that thing.
I am the farm is with me.
There's a pig. Oh, a pig over here. Ooh, you fat.
Be alone,
Alright.
fuck, I'm a Christian man.
I am a pious man. No temptation shall stray me from the path of God.
You're a man of the cloth, not true, Leroy. Chancho! I just watched
Some
that
people-
today.
Why won't you die? Sometimes a man sits in his room and he wears stretchy pants.
I won't tell nobody. Ah, Skeletor came around the corner and just botched my face.
I have a name for my pain.
Its name is Skeletor. People think that I'm nice. Tickles my belly. My name's
Where's the pig?
Rhyme. That's silly.
Hey, die.
Uh,
Where's Piggy? Someone defend me! Oh my gosh, the guy doesn't realize what's happening.
don't say it too loud. Skeletor here.
Yeah, maybe that's a sniping me. Someone legitimately tried to JFK me.
Back into
Oh no,
the left.
Skeletor's. Look at this guy. He thinks he's clever. Skeletor. Get back. You think you can take our piggy? No. No! I was walking up to the guy who was holding down X to return their pig, and someone rocket launches me as I'm pulling out the shotgun.
I don't like that
Wah.
golden chicken hat thing that guy's wearing.
The Easter egg hat?
No, he's got.
Or
It's a chicken sitting on a like a pillow.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's Renxie.
Oh, I seen it. I've seen it. I see it now. Yeah, it is a bit weird, but it's also the guy that's wearing is in a rabbit costume. We don't take furries here either. No! Skeletor! He sniped me from the top of the roof!
I see him. As soon as you said that, his little head poked over the top of the barn.
He's probably aiming at me right now.
No, he's aiming at me.
To the top of the silo. Neptune. Yeah, you little junior
The long
cake.
stinky. Oh, got me. See you later, stinky.
Who has our piggy? What the heck is happening here? They're going through the house. How stupid can you be? He went into our house. Don't understand.
Every man's got his method.
Some men just want to watch the world burn. No!
It's on top of the
Skeletor was
silo, I
chasing
think.
after me. He's out for blood. We've made him enemy today. Hey, no.
We've made an enemy this day.
Can I loot this now? It's in the wall! This is rigged. I get this gnome. But I see it. Hang on.
Oh no.
There we go.
Oh no, I'm getting doubled up on.
Where are you?
No. Skeletor.
Is he sniping again?
No, he. We just pulled his forehead off. Yikers. Yikes! I've been out waiting.
Skeletor. Is he? Don't tell me how Skeletor. He's after the pig. He's after the pig.
Okay, that gives me time.
Oh, the guy. He's going through the. Is he going around? Did he learn his lesson? Okay, they're starting to formulate a plan. Hey, Skeletor. What the heck?
I think I am.
Ay, 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 ay.
Here I am.
Was there piggy being what?
Both pigs would just cross the halfway marker.
Gosh!
Ah, our ally's standing right there and didn't defend me. I specifically went past him. Skeletor, get off my damn thing.
No, 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 no,
I can't get
Get
to
out
him
the
in time.
Get out the pig!
No, it's a
Yes!
trap.
No! Gosh! Who's
They
sniping?
got it.
Yeah, they got it.
GG's. It's gonna stalemate this way out.
Really, it's fun to play with Skeletor. And all these sweaty tryhards. I bet these are
Yeah,
just
he rolled up with
friends.
the whole gang, didn't he?
They meet. Whoa! This guy's a robot.
That's me.
I said that like.
Hey, thanks for hanging out, Only Wrath. I'll try and catch up
Who's
tomorrow
the
and see.
late night talk host? Larry King. This guy's
Listen,
robots.
Skeletor, that was disrespectful. I'll try and catch up with you tomorrow at some point.
Skeletor, get off the pig!
If I'm not currently following you, I will
Gosh.
make sure that I am.
It's
here
only
soon.
Skeletor.
I appreciate you guys hanging out.
They've made him their ruler.
Ruler.
They've realized that this guy's got a vendetta. He's got something to prove.
Only Wrath?
I'm getting bullied online. I don't approve. Stop.
The other team getting
There we
close to
go.
victory.
There's nothing we can do. How many people do we have on our team again? Okay, probably bots. Oh no, we have one bot. They have PC players. That's probably it. I'm making excuses now. I'm starting to sound like Levi. No, don't, go away, go away, go away. Help! I have the pig.
Okay, I'm watching. Can't promise I can provide any cover. Oh, behind you, behind you.
No!
When did they get a second point? I looked down for 3 seconds. Hey, he's at least following me. Can we give the man some slack, even though he's come into our game and
Ah! Move, pig!
step broed us?
He's last.
Drop incoming. Better get over there. Only a minute left.
I wonder who's riding the
GG's.
pig. Could it be our friend? A friend? Twitch friend? Could it have been Skeletor?
Let's see who ends up on the leaderboard.
Look at him.
Up there. Oh shoot.
Four, three, two, one. Capture that chicken.
Okay, I wasn't back fast enough. Okay, neither is biscuits. I'll go ahead and turn this on here. Oh, there he is.
The chicken.
Stop! Don't jump down.
Guess who I stole it from?
From Skeletor.
Yeah, he's hiding on top of the silo with it.
It's probably a good place to hang out.
Hey, Kipper, people are chasing me. The robot's
I'm with
my
you.
friend.
That's me.
Why are you a robot?
I got the skin.
Oh,
I just unlocked
why
it.
are you? When did you decide to become a robot?
When I
never
unlocked the
came.
skin. I told you like 2 or 3. I've told you every match since then.
Larry King thinks it's extraordinary that you become a robot.
They poop on a robot.
Give me the chicken. Help! Help! Robot!
Oh, I guess I got the chicken. They dropped it on me.
The robot now has the chicken. What an extraordinary piece of news.
An extraordinary development. Hey, thanks for coming in and hanging out, though. I do
Larry
appreciate
King kind of sounds like people's attempt at a Trump impression. Give me a chicken. Where'd he go?
Come on back anytime you want to kick our butts.
Pro Bowl, man.
Appreciate you coming and playing. And we will see you around. Take it easy until then.
Hey, man.
Well, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news, and they're both the same piece of news.
Are they about Skeletor?
Yeah, he's getting off for the night.
Hmm.
Which is
That
good
is a
news and
double-
bad news. It is a
It's a
double-edged sword.
sword,
It
basically.
definitely is. Hate to see him go, but love to watch him walk off my stream. Love to see my own scores go back up.
I'd like for there to be a fair game of unsweaty. I'd like to see less sweat puddles in my game.
Get a sweat means.
Boo boo. I don't think we need to worry about the departure of
We
Skeletor
get some
for a
sweats to
while.
replace.
This diamond chicken man who properly places the chicken in front of you, to where you have to forcefully pick it up.
Had you said Morty about 30 seconds ago, I would have been very impressed. Morty's put the chickens down. Riggedy, riggedy, wubba lubba dub dub. Squanch. You can't squanch in here, man.
Squatching in my place.
Damn, squanching in here.
Yeah, I squanch my family. Stop saying that.
You can't, no. Ooh, I hate
The
chicken.
robot now has the chicken.
What an astounding piece of
What an
news.
astounding development in robot kind today, as the robot community has gained chicken.
The chicken. Previously, it was only humans thought to have been able to possess the chicken.
But here he is right now.
Right now, we're bringing him to you now. Go ahead, bring us the live feed. Bring it up.
Bring him up. Hey, there he is.
All right, can you hear us?
The-
Good morning.
Good morning. The only reason that I associate the robot with Larry King is because there was the Craig Ferguson. It was like a week.
Oh,
it was
yeah?
a week special where they had him voice Jeff Peterson, and so he's like,
Did
"My
they really?
body goes, yeah, it was my body goes into the robot," and so the entire episode it's Larry King voicing an animatronic puppet.
Huh.
They had a bunch of people, like they had Alfred Molina do it. They had Pippin, his voice actor from Lord of the Rings, come in and do it for a couple, like an episode. They had a bunch of random people, like they had women do it too, but
Huh.
those are the three people that I knew at least.
Oh, hey, yeah. I've got a timeshare down
Because swimming, good people.
Turkey.
Yeah, place down there, Jeff.
Oh, yeah, I got a pad.
Yeah,
Come see
yeah.
it sometime.
Drop incoming.
Oh, what?
Invisible Probo Bats. Bleh.
I thought you said Probo Pass. I was like, is there a Pokemon in the lobby?
His name is
Probo Man.
Probo something. I don't
Man.
know where the last bit of it is. Probo Man. Morty. Listen, Morty, what people call love is just a chemical reaction that compels animals to breed. It hits hard and then slowly fades. I went through it, your parents are gonna go through it. Break the cycle, Morty. Rise above. Pursuing science. John doesn't like Levi's impression of Rick and Morty because he thinks Levi knows. He says that Levi knows the words. He just doesn't have a good enough voice. And so we were hanging out with Seth one day, and he was talking about that to him, and I just randomly shouted, "Get riggedy, riggedy, rat!" And John just turns around and he goes, "How long have you been holding out on me with that?" Oh yeah, I got the wash tub bags. I need to start thinking of my next Ren Fair cosplay because I've definitely learned that wearing fur isn't gonna help you in a 90-degree location out in Ohio. So I'm thinking I'm definitely gonna keep the EVA foam leather jacket that I made. I'm gonna
Those whippersnappers.
probably rip off all the fur that I had and repurpose it later. Um, I'll probably I probably won't do chainmail for my next piece, but I'll consider it because the chainmail was starting to fall apart when I was at the Renaissance Fair. Eh, give me first blood. Give me first blood. Give me first blood. Where is he? The robot is stealing my kills. I'm very disappointed in that, but gnome. Hello. Ow. Ow. Robo bad. Honestly, I don't think Proboman is as sweaty as Skeletor was. I think he's just a somewhat of a nuisance, but he's not the target. He's not
Not a public enemy
physically.
number one.
Yes, he doesn't have a vendetta. He's playing the game and not focused on the superior intellects. Put my heart and soul into that swing. Shoob. I was gonna do shaboom shaboom. La 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 la.
Life could be a dream.
Shaboom. Boo-ba-ba.
Is that the same song? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Boom shaboom. Do you think they were two different songs?
I did for a half second. This guy just changed skin in front of me. I don't know how that happened. He went from a...
Changeling.
It was a bounty hunter called... Who shot me? Slaymo! Ah.
You moron! Who did I just kill?
Shotgun
Yabo.
Willie.
Yabolo the God. He went over to the cow where you're supposed to pick up the flaming
Yeah.
milk. He picks it up. I'm chasing right after him. As soon as he picks it up, he throws it at the cow, killing himself and me in the process. Hello. Go. Hello.
Spoiler! I hate that shit.
Morty. What are you saying? If she can what? Hello?
What are you talking about?
You said, you were beginning to say if she can something.
No, I said
she can something else.
I said I really hate that chicken.
Oh, okay.
What did you
I
say?
thought you were.
If
I
she
thought
can-
you were starting off with if she can blank, she can something else, and then I did the burp and I said Morty at the end. I thought you were just disgusted and you didn't want to finish your sentence.
Well, I'm disgusted, but I did finish the sentence.
Triple kill.
Washa!
I
Whoa!
had to go and ruin my kill streak.
Oh, they're starting to catch up now.
I just heard my
Robo Man.
switch.
What?
I thought I just heard my
Like you did the
switch.
switch?
Yeah.
Morty.
Jesus.
I guess that's my. Well, I feel like that's something that your audience would be better. Like, they'd rather hear that than just me loudly belching into this
Or, you know, not at
I-
all.
I used to do Cookie Monster because it would be deep enough that it would sound somewhat impressive. Like if I gain up another one, I'll try it again. But
Ah, where was he? See, it was in the building. How did he do
maybe Probo Man is just another account for Skeletor.
that?
He realized that he was being targeted.
His KDR would go down on that profile.
Yeah. He was like, these people are targeting me. And the KDR is going down so much. Like, I got a second email. Give me a second. I have 2 laptops. I can pose as 2 people in the same lobby for 1 round and then come in with only 1 again. Go away. This guy could hack into the Pentagon if he wanted to. You know, Skeletor. He's no common man.
You ever see
Jesus
me and
Christ,
Skeletor in the
just-
same room at the same time? Just saying. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Jason Bourne, this is Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I've had to start,
Oh God.
whenever I play in here, I've had to start putting on bug spray because there's so many mosquitoes out in the garage.
And I made this
I'm
computer out
aware-
of birdseed and gum!
No, I'm going to make ice cream,
Ice cream.
out of birdseed and gum. He made the computer out
There was like a milk crate, and the TV was like the monitor was just like an old TV.
on top of a milk crate, and the keyboard is the typewriter and it's powered by a mouse.
This room is empty.
Hmm?
This room that we spawned in is empty. There used to be all kinds of crap in here. They've changed that.
Whoa! Go on, get that scarecrow.
Oh, get that scarecrow.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it's cool. Hey, yo, chicken man, lay off me.
What's happened?
I went over to get the milk, the fire milk, and the entire team went there too.
Well, that is smart. If we're all gathered up here and waiting and trying to capture,
That's
and they throw
why
a
I went
single.
and did it that way. So I was expecting them to go in there.
Look at all these sweaties. They even got like a map of where to go to every time they respawn. They're all choreographed CO Team 6 style. Jeez, I'm Pete!
Where'd the scarecrow go? Oh, it's over there.
Problem is, it must be a full moon because he's half werewolf.
You see?
He's, you know the problem. Wait, what? Okay, he's back. The moon went down. For a second on my screen, there was his normal torso of the pixelated disco ball
Yeah.
chicken, but his arms and legs were if you had the werewolf skin on.
Oh.
It was weird. It's there again.
Oh, there it
Look at
is. That's not him.
You see it? That's not him?
That's Robert Wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I think the servers are experiencing some strain when they're doing that update.
Yeah.
Because there's some weird... Yeah. I agree. I got it from here though, so he is mobile.
Maybe,
Scarecrow done wandered off.
would that work? Is the chicken head, could it be like a hat
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
it could
his
actually.
skin is werewolf? We're not experienced enough players to know if we don't have the pixelated thing yet, but or we don't have the werewolf skin. We're not sweaties.
Well, a lot of them come
Pro
from the
Bowl.
zombie modes.
Double kill.
All that glitters is not gold.
It's that episode and it's the Gary Come Home episode. Just you kind of just
Where'd
don't
the
love it
Scarecrow
because
go?
it's just
Oh, there's
constant
over there.
like stress of SpongeBob's crying. He's gotta get through all this stuff.
Itchy and feels, baby.
Yeah. Is Gary Come Home sound effects you can put on Twitch? He's like,
Yeah.
Gary Come Home.
Okay.
I got both the chickens in here. Werewolf. Oh yeah, it is. The pixelated chicken is a hat, and his body's a werewolf, I think.
Unless it's the rabbit.
Whatcha? The rabbit?
Oh, it's the rabbit.
The Scarecrow moved.
Run.
Banner.
You brought Probo Man with you.
Double kill.
Who's small coke?
I don't care if I'm dyslexic and I can't read. That was a funny joke. At the end of the day, you realize that if I was able to read,
Double kill.
we would never would have had that.
The Scarecrow done wandered off.
AK time, dude. Crazy frog got me. Bing, bing. Why is he a pro? Just for 10 minutes, could you not?
How deep was Crazy Frog into your generation? Was Crazy Frog for your generation annoying, or are you the reason that it became annoying?
Yes.
The Scarecrow's
It's
gone
like all
missing
Okay.
again.
That came out when I was in like junior high.
Whoa! The robot has killed Trouble Man. It was a spectacular sight. I witnessed it myself.
We got the tape. We got it on VHS.
You can watch it yourself. Here it is. Here's the replay.
Here's the proof. Don't take my word for it.
Mm.
I was on Between the Lions.
Woof. That is a core
Core
memory.
memory.
Escaping me. It was that, and he was also on Arthur.
Oh yeah. Was he himself?
He was live action.
Oh, was he?
It was the episode where they're doing the play over Elwood City,
Oh yeah.
and so during the halftime where it's like, and now a word from our
Oh
kids.
yeah.
It was just him. They just recorded him in his studio, and then it was like the whole cast of Arthur, like, yeah, Larry, it's a great show. Everyone should come watch it right now. And then DW walks up, and she's like talking to Larry King. He's like, if you're a king, do you have a castle?
Oh, I do
And,
remember that.
Larry King goes, DW, what does that stand for? She goes, it's too complicated. You wouldn't understand. And then they went to Flash animating Arthur, and no one watched the rest. And then they made Mr. Etchburn gay.
Five, four, three, two, one. Go get that thing.
This is somewhat of a continuation of the Molenkamp conversation.
Okay.
But they were a lot of them were complaining about the whole Mr. Ratburn thing because their majority of them are Republican, and they all grew up watching Arthur. So when they heard the news, they were heartbroken.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Hey man,
Hey man, we're starting a revolution. My name's Paul.
piss off, Ghost.
Piss off. I forgot that one. Didn't have enough pamphlets and so now I'm here.
I'm pretty sure he's dead, actually. Oh, never mind, he's alive.
It's here, guys.
You're on the spaceship when a cat.
You want to count?
Thor, that mean kid's yelling at me again. Robot is escorting the pig.
Robot? Jim it down!
Hey man, back up, back up, back up. God.
I might have to get up here in a second and get Luna on the screen here. She's laying on the couch with her feet, all 4 feet are up under her head. And she's laying on her side. Yep. I'm sitting good for sure.
Ow! Flame, fire hurts, kids.
It's a burn. It's a pain.
Larry King,
No,
I'm
no,
telling
no.
you not to play with fire because it'll burn you. You should have a smoke detector. Have you seen the like the 1990s "Be Cool About Fire" PSA with Gilbert Gottfried?
Uh-uh.
I'll send you the link real quick. It's a wonderful spectacle to behold.
Making the wrong thing.
Share messages. Okay. It has been sent.
Okay. They're on our field too. Chickens in the barn, in the middle barn, in the middle of the field. With the tractor.
Um,
Oh.
I'll go after our pig. Make sure it doesn't get there in time.
I'll escort. No. And they just.
Yeah, and they're bringing theirs to our.
Damn.
Well, shoot, the other pig.
Well,
got
shoot.
one.
Nope. I wonder who's gonna win. Okay, I got the piggy. The robot went in the middle barn. Come after me, please. Help me. Help me. Robot, you have failed me.
Oh, I'm doing everything I can.
Don't worry, I'm following. Why? Why would you do that? One of our teammates decided it would be nice if they got on the pig, and that's fine. But then he walks straight into a gate. And so you'd assume he would go around the gate or turn around and choose a different path. But what he does is he rams the pig into the wall and then just gets off of it. So I get on the pig and start to maneuver it to go backwards, and then I get shot. Got away! I'm not watching your Twitch anymore. I was posting the Gilbert Gottfried video.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, corn pop. Come on, man.
Bad dude. Stacking soup cans.
Spaghetti jars. Cans of spaghetti. Soup. Yeah, whatever he said. Who knows what he even said?
Bane 721. Ah!
Oops, that was probably really loud. I'll check that down in a minute.
It wasn't terribly loud on my end. It's just a plink plink. Oh, they're moving their piggy. Miss Piggy. Boosh! Why? This is the same guy that scored last time. Have you witnessed Gilbert Gottfried for
No, I'm not
Be
watching it.
Cool About Fire? Okay. Just make sure. There was that brief point where you were just going silent, and I thought you watched it. It's just a minute-long video. I read the comments after the first time I watched it, and the first thing that came up was everyone's too focused on Gilbert Gottfried that they don't realize that Lindsay Lohan is the main character in here. And I looked at it, and they
Holy
were
shit,
right.
it
Was
is.
Lindsay Lohan.
You.
See more smoke. Smoke detector. The more smoke I see, the more noise
Oh, I
I
can
make.
hear it.
And I see more smoke coming from that toaster.
Oh my God. Thanks for warning us, Seymour.
That's
Make
my
sure your
job.
fans know. Put your
I hate
computer down
smoke.
now.
It's
It's gonna
disgusting.
make a loud
It gives me a headache. So whenever I see it or smell it, I make this noise to warn you. Because when they smoke, they make it quiet.
Why does it look like Gilbert
How many
Gottfried?
smoke detectors
I
do
know.
you have in your home?
It's
Count
terrifying.
them. Is there one outside your bedroom? There should be. Tell your parents. Be cool about fire.
It's bumping across the room now.
There's so many versions of that where they replace that sound with like ear rape sound effects. Just I sent it to our group chat, and they were just, "Why did you send this? It's terrible."
Platinum. Did you really just
I
say
also
that
put
about
down
me?
the caption, "Make sure you have headphones on."
Platinum, are you at work? Are you able to play some games here?
Okay, escort mission. The robot is being escort. Oh God, the robot is
What a
dying
tragedy.
to
A
revive.
true travesty today.
Remember my theory about how Probo Man is a Skeletor in disguise?
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound so crazy anymore, does it? You know?
I mean, yeah, because I'm talking to him in the Discord, but he's...
Oh, dual personalities.
I make this loud sound.
I make this noise. I warn
30 seconds left.
you.
Platinum, who are you watching play football? Who's even playing?
I sent it in the group chat, but I showed that to John personally, and then afterwards we just started watching Cyber Chase clips with Digit as Gilbert. Oh yeah, Gilbert Gottfried's Digit, and then we started having the conversation about how on PBS Kids they always showed you the episode where Hacker puts himself into Motherboard, but they never showed the one where Hacker gets out of Motherboard, and we actually had to look up the video and watch the whole thing to make sure, because it was always just, yeah.
Yeah, they hook up their squack pads or whatever, and they...
You remember they were called squags?
Yeah.
Well, I was watching the clip and I heard them say, "Check your squag," and I was like, "God, I didn't need that nostalgia brain."
And they take
fart
that
in my
little...
head.
It's a 3-wire cable with 3 little prongs on it, and they hook it in there, and Hacker goes, "What? What are you doing? Stop that!"
Yeah.
And then they get him out. I remember them
See, I know
beating Hacker.
what you're talking about because I looked at the video and saw that. But me and Jonathan never saw that episode.
I think
We
it was like
only
a special
saw-
event. I think we waited on that one. That was like the sponge who could fly. I think we waited on that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Get those pumps off my lawn.
Platinum, who's playing
After
football?
we
What are you watching?
Watched that episode, John said, just look up the final bit of the episode before this to where Hacker gets himself in Motherboard. Because we've seen that one so many times.
Right.
And there's he talking about how I now control all of cyberspace. And then after he says that, he says this random quote. He just looks at the camera and he goes, "And now I have all your money too." And we're just sitting there like, what the heck? We're missing a bit of information, yes, but what the heck does that have to do with anything? I screen recorded it and I sent it to John. Like, send me that clip, and it's just hilarious because we
Cowboys
don't have
won.
any previous knowledge of that, and it's just Christopher Lloyd just going like shouting.
Who do they play, Platinum?
Bah! That's the hacker to you, buddy. I've got a hack in the motherboard, buddy. Oh. And then, do you remember his 2 little sidekicks?
Buzz and Delete? Of course I do.
You even remember their names.
Hell
You
yeah, I
actually
do.
had. You actually had a frontal
Prefrontal
brain
cortex?
processor when you were-
Yes.
Yes, that was actually developed for you. Like, I was watching the episode, and I heard them go, "Hey, Buzz, do you think you could get a pink bunny at the end of this?"
And
And-
Dee Dee, I don't know, Dee Dee.
I don't know.
Donuts for
Yeah,
me.
what? Yeah. But I heard him say, "I want a little bunny," and it was just
Hell
another
yeah.
core memory unlocked, and it would just hit me
Okay.
so hard.
do you remember the one where they become like super intelligent for like one episode?
somewhat. I remember the
And-
concept.
They crash land, and like half of like the team's ship ends up on one side, and Buzz and Delete's ship ends up on like the other side. They're like half. They get half of each, and so they're bartering to get their ship back in order. Oh, we're getting skunked. I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah.
And something about the crash makes them intelligent, like it rewires them or something. And so, rather than the Cyber Chase kids being able to just like walk over them, they actually have to be intelligent and barter with them in a efficient way. And then, like, when they leave orbit, they like hit an asteroid or something and get dumb again. And it's like, oh,
It reverts.
yeah.
The episode that I remember, besides the one I was talking about, is the episode where Buzz gets the fairy godfather, and he wishes him to stay with him forever because he actually treats Buzz with respect.
I don't
Doesn't
remember that one.
walk all over him.
I remember they met Archimedes, and he was or Pythagoras, or yeah, it was Archimedes they met, and he was like some weird parallelogram, and his factory folded down into a couple triangles, and you had to create a perfect triangle with these little squares to get him back.
Do you remember the episode where it's Hacker gets a cold and they have to shrink down Matt,
Yeah.
and they use the Hacker map, which was just a
Yeah.
giant version of Hacker with the little D&D minis walking through it? What other episodes?
Platinum,
are
where do
there?
you have
They just have
$130 to
them
buy into a fantasy league? Why are you not sending me flowers?
There was one
Why are you not
episode
buying me chocolates?
that me and John watched as a kid,
He's
and
still talking.
when we watched it, we were talking about how it made no sense. Like, we knew it was supposed to be an educational show, but we didn't understand at all what was happening. They were talking about like how in cyberspace there were just random power outages, and they were using like the timesheets of this is when the power came back on, and this is when it turned off, and they somehow used that to track Hacker. But even now, we still understand what the whole premise of that was.
Oh, geez, they had a full team. We had 3 bots. No wonder we picked on. Great googly moogly.
My sword is giving me a little purchased it on the guard. There's some form of like either Viking runes or it might be Dwarvish. It's definitely some alphabet on here that I can probably decipher if I need to.
Some sort of Elvish. Can't make it out.
There are few who can.
Shia. So I'm sitting here, right? Barbecue sauce on my titties.
That's a meme.
And I was just playing in the what I call my cutscene screen, which has no camera.
The little like star thingy. It's a blank screen.
No, it's that's like my be right back. Or whatever. My cutscene
Oh, yeah.
is like if I'm playing a game that has a cutscene to it, and I don't want my face on it. If I'm gonna post like the video or whatever, I'll put it on the cutscene screen, which is just the game. It has no face. It has no filters. It has no robot on it. And I was just playing on that, just kind of taking it easy. And all of a sudden, I
Right.
get a "You're being raided," and I was like, "Oh, shoot!" So I'm flying around trying to get my lights turned on, get my stream set up, get my camera turned on, and I jumped in and I started talking, and I had my mic muted. They sent me in the chat, "Hey, I think you're muted." Shoot. So I've been telling you this whole time, "Oh, hey, I'm getting ready. Sorry if things don't look great," and I was muted and none of them heard it. Oh, okay. So let me start over. Hey, welcome to the chat. Sorry that I'm a mess here tonight.
Drop inbound.
Wait, this whole time you've been muted?
No, but when I
Okay.
first started, there have
Say,
been
if
times
you've
where I've
been-
done that.
If you've been muted this whole time, that's a big blow.
Oof. I have done that a few times. Oh. They will.
What was the alert? You said you were getting raided? Was that for like Clash of Clans, or what are you talking about?
It's so a raid on here is someone says, "I'm done streaming for the night. I'm going to give you all of the people who are viewing my stream," and they join you for a half second and then dump their viewers onto you. And so I went
Right.
from 3 viewers to like 12, and I was like, "Oh, hey, let me. I'm not just gonna sit here where you can't see my face. If there's gonna be 12 of you in the chat."
Watch out, the other team's
So,
getting close to victory.
which was cool. I was very thankful.
Who raided you?
I actually don't know. They,
Oh.
I've only just kind of met them. So I don't know if they were streaming this game or how they found me to come get me, but the first guy that came in said, "Hey, like, what do you, to get to the point where you can start making money on this and whatever, what do you need?" I said, "I just need my viewer count to go up." And then all of a sudden I see, "You're being rated. Here's 12 followers." Whoa! Okay. I'm actually going to ask you in the Discord since I'm not watching right now.
Yeah, they're about to win. I think I got enough time for one more round, and then I gotta get on to bed.
You'll get 'em next time.
Trouble Man's been here the whole time.
Yeah, why would you leave if you're dominating? I'd keep playing if I was dominating like that. Oh, we have a full team.
People who got 0 kills. You know, other people killed. These are new people.
No, because they died. They had deaths. They just probably got in the last like 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Probably. Yeah.
It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Thick.
Yep. The robot is wearing sunglasses.
Go on, get that scarecrow.
The robot is fucking my wife.
Whoa! Larry King, I am fucking pissed off. They're probably gonna get the fire. Here, keep. What happened? Did not? Wow!
What happened?
What happens?
You want
I think I have
cherry sickles?
We are running out of sickles. There's probably like, how many videos you got? 5? I'm
Five
pretty
right
sure
now.
they all don't know what that reference is.
I don't know what that reference is, to be truthful.
What do you mean?
I've said it, I've seen it, I can't remember what it's from.
It's from Curious George.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's the grocery episode.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Scarecrow's gone missing again.
I don't remember why he was in there, but I know he went in and he was just basically helping everyone at the store.
Oh,
was
hey,
the-
monkey, can you reach this? Yeah.
There was
She sticks him in the freezer to get the. Can you
Yeah.
reach? How about the cherry? I like cherry.
there was the rich guy who was like, I need the biggest roll of toilet paper.
Oh yeah.
And then there was these kids were asking for what the best bananas were. So we took a
What
bite
the
out of
dog do?
every
Oh yeah.
single banana and just chucked them aside until he found the best one for a banana.
For the bunch.
I think it was banana bread or banana
Oh.
pie or something. I don't remember what it was. And then at the end of the episode, it's like, who was that nice monkey who's been helping us on this?
And the narrator says, "It was George, but he was home asleep."
Where'd the scarecrow go?
He was
Oh,
home
it's
asleep.
over
Oh. Thought you were just saying George is in a coma. He was imagining all of this.
So have you ever heard the theory that Candace from Phineas and Ferb is in the coma?
Yes.
It was
It's a stupid theory.
it was debunked by not Swampy, but what's the other guy's name? Dan Hartman,
No.
or whatever his name is. Dan, yeah.
Is it the guy who voices Doofenshmirtz?
He's got a
Yeah.
TikTok he was on the other day. He says,
Mhm.
guys, that's not a thing. It's very dark.
It's like 50 of those theories that are just
One of them she has cancer, one of them they're actually dead, one of them
There's the one that I know is Phineas and Ferb died, and then she believes them to be imaginary friends. That's why her mom never sees it, and she makes up all these things, and that's why they don't age. No, they don't age because it's one summer. And then it doesn't explain why your pet platypus is fighting a pharmacist. You don't ever see that. What's the explanation for that? Is she just that insane that she's got dual personalities thinking of different scenarios?
even all the way
going
down to
on?
the pet.
Yeah. She's like, well, how on earth did this happen? How did it just randomly disappear? Oh yeah, the platypus that they had, which is apparently is dead, I guess, is fighting some random person who I've never met.
Unless, okay, here's the caveat to that.
God, don't add to the
No, here it is. If Doofenshmirtz,
I saved your
Vanessa,
life.
if Vanessa is a fellow psych ward patient, she could explain the existence of Doofenshmirtz, and then could be the reason. And she says something about, yeah, he always talked about fighting something, and then they invent the platypus pet.
Drop incoming.
Have you? It's not much of a theory as if it's just an observation. But people said that Perry the Platypus is Dr. Doofenshmirtz's stress animal, because every time they meet, it's Doofenshmirtz pouring out his emotional trauma of the day, and he listens to all of it.
When I was a young boy back in Dimmerstuck.
Back in Gimmelstone, I had a toy train. And one day I lost it. True evil is born from pain
And
and
loss. I never lost that trade.
Well, if you did, it would have gotten better.
Scarecrow's gone missing again.
Thus effectively changing the theory to the toy train theory rather than the butterfly effect.
The toy train effect.
You're the thief. You're close to victory.
I hate that chicken.
You're aware of the Milo Murphy's Law show, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the crossover they had with Phineas and Ferb?
I was aware of that as well, but not to the point that I watched it.
I watched the end of it, and like I got past all the this is how the story starts off and yada yada yada. The ending was bad. It was
The whole show was bad.
the, they they only made the show so that Doofenshmirtz could keep going. Because at the end of that crossover, Doofenshmirtz just decides he's going to live with Milo Murphy, and the character arc for Doofenshmirtz is he invents time travel, and for some reason he runs into his future self. So it's that theory of if you know you're going to achieve greatness, you will never achieve it, because he just sits there in Milo Murphy's house and goes, oh yeah, I'll come up with time travel, I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. So he sits around the house and goes, it'll happen sooner or later that I'll discover time travel. But I didn't watch that much of the show to find out how they figured it out.
The scarecrow moved.
My achievements, I don't know what happened to them, but like I know I've gotten triple kill before, but it's only now giving me the achievement. And then earlier it was like, collect a gnome. Here's your achievement for it. When I've done that a long time ago. Alright, I think that's enough for me. I'll keep watching your Twitch, but
GG.
I got a curfew. GG.
Beep-a-da-boop. That's the sound of the fallen comrade. Alright, I'm not playing this game next time. What else are we gonna do for half hour? You know what? We'll call that a night. We'll call that good. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate everybody coming in. I appreciate the raid. Hopefully we can catch back up here soon. I just don't have anything that's going to be worth playing for a short amount of time like this. And I'm getting up to go to work in the morning, so get these updates started. And I will sign off. Thank you very much for hanging out. Thanks for staying in the chat. We're on our way to affiliate. Hopefully this will bump my numbers up. And